And we're going to start with Planned Parenthood. If you have not joined Planned Parenthood, we all need to join Everybody should join Planned Parenthood. Now is Rachel here? And did Rachel want to come up? All right. What I have are some words of support from Vince Lacina, Reverend Vince Lacina, who's the regional chaplain for Planned Parenthood. These are his words. Seldom in our lifetimes have we experienced such a need to stand in solidarity to oppose the current flood of assaults on women's rights and their freedom of choice in reproductive health. Today, all across our country, passionate people like you are taking that stand and saying loudly, "We will not be silenced." Yeah. Tens of thousands of women, men, and youth are making their voices heard, and it is an amazing and encouraging sound indeed. Thank you for joining those of us who work for Planned Parenthood as we strive to honor the mission of serving our patients and honoring women in their struggle for reproductive health and rights. This has been the mission of Planned Parenthood for more than 100 years, and it will remain our mission into the future. Even in the face of such insensitive and hostile opposition from elected officials in state and federal governments, we will continue to do what is right and just. We cannot and we will not turn away from that critical work. Because of strong allies like you, we can say with confidence what we have been saying for a very long time: our doors stay open. This is such important work, and we're truly blessed to have support from folks like you all across America. We're enormously grateful for you and honor what you're doing today, so I simply say, march on. With deep gratitude. So one of the other groups that I wanted to make sure to get up here was ATVP, Alternatives to Violence on the Palouse. Christine?
Hello, everybody. It does look absolutely fantastic from up here, I have to say. Alternatives to Violence of the Palouse is marching with you today because we know that ending domestic and sexual violence calls for organising and demanding safety and justice for all women. ATVP is marching with you today because we know that women's safeties and freedoms are inseparable from the safety and freedoms of those most targeted, most hated, and most marginalised in our communities. Immigrants, people of colour, GLBTQA, Muslim, Jewish, and Indigenous communities. ATVP is marching with you today because last year here on the Palouse, 400 people reached out for support to ATVP. ATVP is marching with you today because 3,400 calls for helps on the hotline were answered by advocates. And most of those are volunteers. Thank you. ATVP is marching with you today because last year, 64 people felt it necessary to flee their homes for the safety of the shelter. ATVP is marching with you today to make our voices heard as advocates and survivors of gender-based violence. ATVP is marching with you today to call upon all of us, policymakers, community leaders, families, friends, neighbours, to make it so. Safety and justice for all. Thank you.
It's getting cold. Okay, so we've got folks here from Fifth Vital Sign, We've got folks from Palouse Proactive, from the Upstanders, from the Voices for Social Justice, and then we've got from PFLAG, from Moscow PFLAG. I'm wondering, can you guys all come up together and say like just a sentence about what your group does? Yes. Okay, let's go.
I'll go first because I'm limited in time. This one's about to yell at me. The Fifth Vital Sign is a new class. It's a free class that Marcy Miller and I, Laurel Bake, your Palouse doulas, are bringing to the community. Yay, doula love. Thanks, guys. And basically it's teaching body literacy, informed choice, awareness of contraceptive options. It's knowledge, and it's a framework for, it's a framework for decision making. So it's teaching you about how your body works, and then you take that and go with it and do with it what you will. So it's knowledge that the government can never take away. If you are interested, it's about a 2-hour class. We're going to be offering the first one on Valentine's Day, and you can go to palousedoulas.com/5 like vital sign, or email us at hello@palousedoulas.com. And we'll send you information. It is appropriate for adolescents through adults. So if you would like to learn more, just get in touch. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here.
Hey y'all, I am Jennifer Tess Murray. I'm on the board, thank you, whoever just cheered. I'm on the board of our local chapter of PFLAG. We are, okay, cool, I like all the cheers, this is awesome. We are an organization that provides support, education, and advocacy for LGBTQ plus folks on the Palouse and their families, friends, and loved ones. We're only one part of the Palouse's pretty awesome, tightly knit, well-organized LGBT community. Just for a second, all my queers out there, everyone give me a cheer? Yeah. So we're pretty great. I had a little bit of a thing where I wanted to get up here and urge all of you to remember that we're here because of women's strength and women's voices, but to remember that women is a group with more than cis women in it, and that there are more than two genders. But I heard y'all shout when they asked you to rise up for LGBT rights, so I feel like maybe you're already on the same page. Cool. So I just want to say, PFLAG is, you can find us on Facebook. We are organized, we meet once a month, and it's a way to kind of start to get connected with our local LGBT community. If you're in it, or if you want to know more about it, please get in touch. First, thank you, I should probably say that part. First Wednesday of every month in the basement of the UU Church with Elizabeth in the evening. Anyway, find us on Facebook. And it's really awesome to see so many of my neighbors out here.
So I had this really great speech memorized, and I'm not going to give it now, but Palouse Upstanders, so we are a group, we are here to teach you how to fight hate, how to fight harassment. We will not tolerate violence in our community. We will not be quiet. So the third Thursday every month, come see us. Don't be quiet, rise up.
Hello. Oh, it's so amazing to see everyone here. What we do today is important. What we do tomorrow really matters. We have to keep working. Palouse Proactive, I'm representing Palouse Proactive, and it's a group that seeks to answer the question, what can I do? So we have 3 broad pillars. We seek to educate people, to communicate, and to support people in our community. We are on Facebook. We have a website if you're interested in how you can contact your representatives, what laws are being passed. We have all that information laid out so you can find out how to be involved in our communities. We thank you for being here, for doing good work, for keeping up good work. Our goal at Palouse Proactive is to create a framework to support people to speak up, reach out, and come together, and we hope you'll join us.
Hi, my name is Maureen Laughlin, and I'm representing the Voices for Social Justice. And it became really clear to me that there was a lot of energy, but people didn't know exactly where to put it forward. And the other part is that how do you access it? So we've created a list It's over there. There's a whole bunch of them. And it's a directory of about 40 organizations here in the local area that are working on human rights issues. And so I want to say that we are really new. We don't even have a web page yet, but we will within the next 2 weeks. But in the meantime, we do have these directories, and on the bottom of the directories, they tell you if you have a group that's not listed there, please contact us, because we will in fact have the web page up that says if you want to get involved, this is one of the groups that you can get involved in. It tells you who the contact are and what they do.